Well, hi everyone, and welcome to the Buffett and Beyond Research Saturday Market Recap Letter for May 18th, 2024. And remember, if you want to live on the beach like Jimmy Buffett once did, you've got to learn how to invest even better than Warren Buffett does now. And the market this week, whoa, what a week. The Dow rose above the 40,000 level for the first time in history on Thursday. And then after a second try on Friday at that level, it closed above it by 3 points. And we're going to see a chart. It's going to be a famous chart for a long time to come, folks. And this coming week will be very, very interesting. But over the longer term, the direction is going to be up. And our weekly stock analysis video, well, this trucking company is up 500% in 5 years, but then had a nasty correction. Is it time to get back in? We think so. And our ETF video, well, the top stocks in the Home Builders ETF continue to rock and roll. There's not much more I could say about that. But the top stocks in the QQQs are doing the same, even though they are hedged. What a great market. What a great hedging strategy. Let's take a look. And let's get right to the S&P 500. And here we are, folks. We have been following this line up and pushing that top band up. Closed above it over here. So this is Wednesday, and then Thursday fell back just a little bit. Now remember, this is the S&P. And then on Friday closed a touch above that 5,300 level. At 5303. Yeah, the same 3 points that the Dow closed above the 40,000 level, but we're going to see that in a second. And down here, our intermediate term indicator keeps pointing up. And boy, we just love this chart formation down here, folks. We're coming back up here when we see this close above that top band. Usually it falls back a little bit and then makes another thrust up before it decides to play around and probably come down to that 20-day moving average once again. But we'll see, folks. It's all up in the air, and that's what the market's about. And we get earnings this week on NVIDIA, which comes out on Wednesday, and on Monday we have Palo Alto coming out with their earnings, and we expect this report to be much better than last quarter's report. All right, let us look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and here it is, folks. Here's that famous line right there, and you can see this market closed at 40,003. So, yeah, it's the same 3 points that the S&P closed above that 5,300 level. So we're looking nice in here. And you can see this shorter term index, but we put this index on different time scales. And right now it's on the longer time scale, and we can see that we are near the top here, and we can be overbought. And people are looking for a correction. But you know what? The most important thing that we have here is that the 20-day moving average, which is this green line in here, has crossed up above the 50-day moving average. And that's called the silver cross, and we like those crosses, folks, especially when it's in the up direction. You can see over here when it was in the down direction, we got a correction, and the correction bottomed out very nicely, double bottom in here, and when you come all the way down here, this confirmed it. This intermediate term indicator confirmed it, and so now we have a rise going into new territory, and we just love that, folks. So yeah, we can get a pullback at any time, but you know what? The trend is up. Interest rates are going to come down sooner or later because we have mortgages out there. We have to refinance the national debt, and we don't want to do it at high interest rates. So it's all going to come down little by little, and I'm talking about the interest rates, which will propel the market higher. Increase home building. I hear we're 5 million homes short of where we should be. Population is growing. Some houses are just falling down. They have to be replaced, and other houses are being replaced just because they're in good locations and people want bigger houses. So we've got everything going for the housing market. It's taking a little break in here right now, but with interest rates going to come down sooner or later, maybe in another quarter here, then you'll see the mortgages just pop out and people will be building all over the place. Again, we are about 5 million homes short of where we should be. So there's a demand out there, but people are just waiting for those interest rates to come down. And here are the QQQs. Yeah, we are at a new all-time high in here. And yesterday, on Friday, because I'm recording this Saturday morning, we came down to try to test this line right in here. So you can see that right there. But everything else is looking good here, folks, because as we come down here, we are getting that signal into intermediate term indicator still pointing nicely up. And that's what we care again. Again, silver cross here on the QQQs. And portfolio protection, well, the May 17th put expired yesterday, or actually at 4 o'clock is the last trading, or Friday is the last trading day. It actually expires on Saturday, which is today. So this is out of the picture, and we sent out an alert early in the week to go and get the August 16th SPY 440 put. Notice how we're writing up. As the market goes up, we bring up our hedges, and we call these disaster hedges. They're very, very inexpensive right now because everybody expects the market to go up, and therefore this is about $135,000, $140,000 portfolio, and we want 3 puts. So with the May put expiring, we have our 3 puts, and we're all set for another month, and then we'll roll over again, folks. So we'll just see what happens, but right now we're protected here. If you're using this type of protection, if you're using our ETFs, we have them hedge if you want them hedged. Some hedges are being timed, some hedges are there all the time. It's up to you and the money managers who are running those portfolios for you. But whichever way you choose, we have some protection in there for you, folks. So we had a good week. We had a good month. We had a good quarter. Everything is looking good out there. So, folks, go out this weekend. Enjoy yourself. Here's sunrise on the beach this very morning. It was sent to me, yes, by Debbie with a Y. And so we just put it in our portfolio, and we love it, folks. So you go out there, clear your heads. Have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Be with your family. Be with your loved ones. Market will be here this coming week, and we will too. We'll see you then, folks. Stay safe.